Have you ever wanted to play as a character that was bitten by a radioactive pop singer? Well, I'm pretty sure that's what happened, but I could be wrong. Well, we're going to take a look at Lunar Snow and all his skills today. So you can go around the battlefield, stabbing friend and foe in the back with icicles. First up, we're going to slide on into the dark side and look at her dark ice. Just don't piss her off because it might be yellow ice instead. It's hit scan and fires 3 icicles out, and it has critical damage, so if you hit someone on the head, they're going to have brain freeze. Because the icicles don't all fire at the same time, you kind of have to correct it, or you can stop and shoot to get a little more accurate. But to be honest, corrective tracking is definitely the best way to do it, because otherwise you're going to be an easy target just standing still. Also, just be wary, it does say you got 30 rounds, but you're also firing 3 rounds at the same time, so it goes through it very quickly. I'm always chilling in the back line, going for headshots on people, because it's the most satisfying sound when you get 3 of them in one go. It's actually crazy. It's better than ASMR. It's a great way to give flying people frosted wingtips. Now let's move on to the reason you want to stab your friends in the back with an icicle, and no, it's not because you're frenemies and you want to steal their girlfriend. The real reason you want to do it is to torture your friends and put ice down their back. It heals them 20 per icicle, and it makes them jump each time you do it. You've got to be accurate with it, just like the dark ice, and just be on the lookout for teammates that are gonna ult. Just keep them alive and pocket that Punisher. Also check out the keyboard options and enable healing indicators. Now we're moving on to share the stage, because we're not a complete narcissist up in here. This is like a ready-made frozen meal. Just whack it in the microwave, set it, and forget it. And by that I mean just whack it on the teammate you hate the least, or the one you don't want to look at. And now your teammate will get some passive healing anytime you heal yourself or somebody else. I tend to put it on flying characters, people that flank, or people that are hard to track, and sick puppies. It now seems like we're getting kicked off the stage and it's time to move on to ice arts. Just when you thought Lunar Snow couldn't get any colder, we're going to chill ourselves to the bone. We might need to get a skin with a warm blanket to warm her up. Ice arts is going to turn you into a slip, slop, slap and slide frostbite machine. It changes the way your left click fires, it now does piercing damage, and it will go for the heart of many admirer, and it also does 50 damage. You'll also gain the ability to do damage to anybody who gets close to you, so relationships will become a little bit difficult. It still has the same functions as you normally would have, but you also gain healing for yourself, which is probably the best thing about it, aside from the piercing damage, which is actually crazier than Bucky's. Have you ever had a cheap ass pair of shoes, maybe from Temu, that make a cartoon sound like you're slipping and sliding? Well, that's basically what Smooth Skate, your passive, is. It takes about half a second to activate, but then you get mad speed and big hops. It really takes the sting out of some of the walk of shames you do after dying, or when you're just messing around in spawn staring at a teammate who's stalled out. You'll be able to get back to the point, or your teammates quick as, and have time to stop with some ice slurpees along the way. Looks like we moved through that section just as fast as we moved through the maps. Now I'm going to be your life coach. I'm going to teach you how to go from absolute 0 to hero. This is definitely one of my favorite abilities. You can freeze someone in place and then take to them like it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and carve them into a little swan, or some other lovely ice sculpture. It's got a delayed fire and it's a projectile based weapon, so it's got some very high skill ceiling to it. It's definitely something you're going to want to master, but it can really help you in close combat situations when a magic's pushing you, or a Spider-Man's trying to get sticky. It does have a few weaknesses, like your teammates defrosting your enemies, or a businessman asking for a scotch on the rocks at a bar. If you get confident with it, you'll be able to freeze people who are ulting and completely cancel that out. And worst case scenario, you can get a side job as an ice dispenser. Don't tell me you're one of those people that thinks Stahl is the only person who can dance and save the world. We can also do it too. It's time to get footloose. I'm pretty sure Fate of Both Worlds is definitely one of the strongest ults in the game, like without question. This ability is so strong you could activate it on a gaggle of geese and you could invade a small country. You have the ability to heal the pants off your teammates or just turn them to absolute damage dealing gods. It's amazingly versatile. You could stall a point, you could save your teammates in a losing battle, or you can push a car. But wait, that's not all. We'll throw in for free, cancelling basically every ultimate in the game. So don't wait, just call 1-800, oh my god, it's so freaking powerful right now. You become like adamantium in this ult, you'll be very hard to kill, but I'm pretty sure a fully charged mag ult can actually kill you, so just watch out for that. You're going to really want to think about when and where you use this ult, because it can really turn the tide on things, and you don't want to potato it. Also, just keep in mind that you can still change to damage mode, and if you double support ult by accident, it might be better off just swapping to that. If you're picking the right moments to ult, you're going to absolutely carry your games and have people in chat just raging at you harder than I rage about my shitty internet. Well, that's about all we have for you. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and your girlfriend's phone number down below. Peace.